King Jesus, King Jesus. I want to talk about the controversy with Jeb Bush when he went on Fox News with Megyn Kelly this week. Really, it surprised me. The reaction surprised me more. The Hill online magazine came out with an article that it posted entitled GOP Lawmakers Flabbergasted by Jeb Bush's Stumble on Iraq. I don't see how. Everyone knows the Bush brothers are dumb and dumber, if not outright stupid. And Jeb Bush are trying to play the American people as dumb and dumber, if not right stupid. It's not like either one of the Bush's brothers can match the intellectual bearing and prowess and the bright demeanor of Barack Obama. I don't believe any modern day president can. Barack Obama is truly an intellectual, smart, bright, and intellectual president, only hampered by, in his office, racial hate mongers and the plotters intent on creating big problems for his office. But getting back to Jeb Bush and his dumbass brother George, it's hard to understand how the media can expect anything that makes sense from Brother Jeb, of the most asinine and absolute dumbest person to occupy the White House, and that includes to occupy high office, and that includes Clarence Thomas. Specifically, the Hill magazine article laments Jeb Bush's stumble through answering a simple question posed by Megyn Kelly on Fox. The question was, knowing what we know now, would you have authorized the invasion of Iraq?
On the subject of Iraq, obviously very controversial, knowing what we know now, would you have authorized the invasion?
This is Bush's real answer to it.
I would have. And so, just for the newsflash to the world, if they're trying to find places where there's big space between me and my brother, this might not be one of those.
It was a really easy question. Megyn Kelly did not ask him about the planning of the invasion of Iraq by Project for a New American Century, the group that Jeb Bush was a founding member that advocated to President Clinton to invade Iraq. Jeb Bush even signed the position paper advanced by the Project for a New American Century, which served as a template for the Iraqi invasion during his brother George's administration. George Bush himself did not have to sign it because Jeb Bush signed it, probably representing the entire Bush family to the neocon Jews running this country. The Project for a New American Century even advocated of a new American Pearl Harbor, which is what happened once George Bush got into office. Americans fighting and dying for the power lust of Zionists. Megyn Kelly did not ask Jeb Bush if he rigged the 1991 Florida elections for president that got his brother, dumb George, elected president in a contested fight in the Supreme Court. Megyn Kelly did not ask Bush why is his brother's presidency the only one in the history of America in which the mainland of these United States were attacked by an enemy during the modern era. Megyn Kelly did not ask Jeb Bush anything about the World Trade Center coming down while his brother Marvin Bush was the chief security officer for the buildings. There are many, many things that Megyn Kelly never asked Jeb Bush, like she asked nothing about the reported criminal drug ring that his family's operated for years and years in America. She even asked about the bailouts of the bankers, the destruction of the American economy, and a host of other things concerning our country. Jeb Bush claims he wants to be a leader for America. But the first thing he did, before he even could hardly finish the question, he blamed Hillary Clinton for he and his brother's actions, which she never has been president.
So would have Hillary Clinton, just to remind everybody, and so would have almost everybody.
Both of these Bushes, George and Jeb, are hiding behind a woman. You know, Jeb and George Bush are blaming a woman for their decisions during George's presidency. To the contrary, if Jeb Bush gets elected president, you'll have more and more senseless wars, many people dying, more attacks on the homeland, because he's doing it for them Jews. Jeb Bush is a warmonger for the Zionist Jews in Israel, willing to sacrifice anything about America, the whole country itself, for their power lust and plans to destroy America.